Welcome back to 40 Golf. Today we are taking on the Dunes in glorious 60 FPS as opposed to the 48 that we were at before. There was story behind this, but I misclicked the first time and I don't think I can get the story back. So in summary, the fancy glowy dude, he's just said that it's very important that you know how to do golf, because golf is actually a critical skill in higher dimensions. What is this? When the sun is out of your hyperplane, you need to change your view to see it. Even when you can't see the sun in the sky, you'll still be able to see all the reflected light. That's the sun. And then if I I still can't see this. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not sure what that does for me exactly. But we can explore the course. It seems we've got to... Let's go back to the ball and get a bird's eye view first, right? So it seems we've got to go up kind of this way. And then here's a turn. If I could zoom out a little, that would be great, but I think I can't quite. Yeah, at some point there's a turn, goes up again, and around somewhere. Let's not think about it too hard right now. Yeah, see, this is a bank turn, and then you gotta go up that section, and I assume that goes into the fourth dimension again. Another banked turn. So it's something like an S shape, but the S shape is wrapping back on itself because 40. Like, there are only bad things in this world. Okay, we've made it to the sort of center, so we'll want to turn in the correct direction, I think, to get where we're going. And where we're going is the hole, which is somewhere over there. I think there's no point in rotating into the... Well, okay, we can try. I have no confidence in me getting this into the hole right now, but we can try. And I bounce, it's not happening. But we are now very well poised to get in. I think at this point we can actually just enter volume view, and that will point us in the correct direction. Oh, god damn it. Okay, if I hadn't made that one, I think I would have crashed out. I think we would have restarted the recording right there. Okay, golden spikes. What does this mean? Okay, let's wander the course a bit. So there's a hole here, but there's also spikes around it somehow. And the hole is running away. Let's see if we can follow it. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I should just press H. That lets you go to the hole. It's like here, but there are, apart from the spikes that we can see, there are also spikes in the fourth dimension that will try and shaft us. Gotcha. So let's try and get back to the arrangement that we had at the start. Actually, will volume view help here? Oh, these are greedy balls. Gotcha. So we'll want to go like here, and then we can't really bounce, can we? We'll just have to go up and around, and the hole is somewhere there. Gotcha. We'll make this part in volume view first, I think. We'll kind of just go that way. So the hole is there. We will go kind of this way. And we should be inside the hole right now. Let's just not mess this one up. What? Reach bait. I'm so far away. Maybe I should switch to the non mouse based putting, but on the other hand, it's slightly more diegetic. Ruins, and this one comes with a. Once again, we've got another information icosahedron. When you see a shadow on the ground without a track casting it, means the sun is shifted into the fourth dimension. A full 3-dimensional shadow is there, but your slice might not include shadow and track together. The same thing happens when track appears without its shadow. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, imagine if you were like looking at a 2D slice of reality and the sun was like off to the side, outside of your plane. You might see like a rod there, but the shadow would kind of exist outside of it. Like, I don't have like a way to describe this to you, but if I could draw it a lot easier. That thing shifts into the hyperplane. Okay. The problem is I can't really see shadow. Okay, wait, maybe it's because of the wireframe thing. See, how do I turn that one off? Mapping. Shadow toggle? Yeah, okay. So it's no, I can't see any of the shadows, so that doesn't really help a lot. We have got to somehow get over there, and the volume view does not help. We are surrounded by slopes on all sides. Okay, that is still useful information, I guess. If we zoom out from here. Okay, so there's a slope that goes kind of up and around. That's the same slope, but I took it in a different direction. We just rotated like a 360 degrees. I think then we should do this and see where we and just whip it. We just go wherever we can and then don't hit too hard, otherwise we will leave the course. And I screwed it up, and we are back to exactly where we started. In a worse position. I love golf. Okay, maybe if we go this way. Kind of hard to tell exactly what we should and shouldn't be doing. Normally I'm the sort of player who would like plan out everything in advance, but in 4D golf it's so hard to conceptualize the. Okay, the hole is just there. Should have just pressed H. Okay, so we gotta go up this and down this again, but I think if we hit the we are going to bounce if we hit that wall, and we're gonna bounce into the wrong dimension, so we're just gonna go here and hopefully not exit the course. Okay, good. Now we're set up for we just rotate into that and then hopefully do this one correctly. There we go. The final part is always the most nerve-wracking because it feels like the worst place to screw up. Climbing. Looks like what we've got here is we gotta go up here and then do a turn into 4D. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll be able to get up here where the hole is. Or oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's return to the ball. So what I'm gonna do here is not even any 4D shenanigans, just go up nicely. Wonderful. And then we shift into the frame of the hole. We cry because we're actually slightly out of that, apparently. But it's fine. We can do that. Surely we make this up and with no consequences. The consequences are that I did not actually make it all the way up. And I'm not in a terribly good position here, but we can continue to try. I think we can. Okay, let's try again. Soft this time. Without falling off. Okay, this hole is going to annoy me, isn't it? This hole is going to annoy me greatly. Greatly. Hey, at least I ended up in the hole this time, so I didn't have to like do a bounce or risk falling off again. But yikes, that's hopefully that's the worst hole that they have in here. Okay, what do we have here? This famous optical illusion of a vase that looks like two pieces from the side, known as Rubin's vase. Look closely in the ruins and you'll find one of these vases. In 4 dimensions, the illusion becomes two 3D faces looking at each other, but this vase can't hold any water. It was a pun, it's just not very well executed. I think at this point we have to kind of go up this slope that only exists in some of the 4 dimensions. Where's the ruins? Where's the faces? I can't... I can see the pyramid, obviously, but I don't know where the ruins are supposed to be. Is it that? Maybe. Zoom out a bit. It seems that they want me to make a jump, and that when I do go up this slope, it will slant me into another dimension. So this hole is going to be, again, annoying, because I think I'm going to mess up a lot of the shots. But there's not... Okay, the hole is kind of there, and I think that will slant me. Let's do this. Not hard enough. I am... Okay, we gotta reset, which is upgrade. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a gentle putt. Maybe not that gentle, but okay, sure. And then we're going to whack and miss. This hole might be worse. We're going to do another gentle putt this way, and we are fucked. A gentle putt this way, and hopefully that lines me up well enough to make a jump. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Oh, magical. From here, it's one last putt into the hole. 5 over par. There isn't even a proper name for how badly I did on that hole. Okay. Any hint? I am bamboozled by the lack of a hint. Okay. So I'm gonna stand here and enter volume view. Okay, so you can go but okay, there's like a standard way, I think. This will eventually get me to the hole. Or maybe that is the shortcut. I think it is the shortcut, and then the long way around is this. Oh, no, this is definitely the shortcut because it's a jump. That doesn't help. I think the first thing we do is we go here and then we figure out what to do from the top of the platform. That's definitely not one of the things you should do. Okay. So what is this odd thing that is in a different dimension? This is a compressed view of a piece of track that goes kind of straight like that. Gotcha. And where's the hole? Is it here? If I just walk along this, I will find the hole. But I also have to not go over the edge here, which is not something I have a good track record with. Hey, I've already made it. Do not. Okay, that I'm pretty sure is a real chasm. Like you will just fly off. Yeah, you just fly off into the thing if you're not careful. But we should be able to simply. Okay, that's scary. Knock that one in. Wonderful. I just need to get 3 holes in hole-in-ones, and then I can finish the course on par. 10 bits. Any tips for me? No tips. I'm assuming that the gimmick of this course is that there's sand. Sand will slow me down. Probably. I'm assuming these are not hazards that I have to cross in one shot. That would be terrible. The hole is there. We've just got to cross across some sand pits to get there. You can see that you see the shifting part of the course that sort of traveled along there. That's probably what we to travel along. So I'm gonna go here. That's some weird shadowing. I think because the brick patterns are in 3D as well, right? Like the thing that we look at as a flat surface is actually 3D, so that's why there's like a weird variation there. Hopefully, if I do a nice and gentle knock like that, yeah, that works out pretty well. And then I won't have to worry about going over at this time. Yeah, we want to go take this way. The sand pits will hopefully stop my momentum, so we just whack. Yes, good. Good. There's a hole here? Oh, it's just there. And the sand pit after that should break my movement if anything terrible happens. I do think that the slope here has to be accounted for. I accounted for that, but not for the sand slowdown. But luckily we have positioned ourselves pretty much perfectly here, so as long as I make it over this hump, I went into... Okay. As long as I make it over the first hump and not the... Oh my days. Too much. We're gonna be here a while. Okay, please deflection. Okay, good. The deflection is enough. We are now safely in this section where knocking it in should be no trouble at all. 4 over par. I feel like on these holes I either do like okay or I do catastrophically badly. And usually when I do catastrophically badly, it's not even because of a 40 golf gimmick, it's just me being bad at normal miniature golf. Okay, go up here, and then I think we turn. I have to turn some more. Try again. If we go here and then turn, what happens? I think this is a different set. Oh yeah, the hole's here. Kind of. That. Oh, it's kind of a cube. That's. Oh. Okay, sure. So I think what we want right now is to get we just ignore all the 3D overlays for now. I'm gonna turn those down to wireframe, and then we want to basically get here, right? We want to get here, and then we figure out what to do from there. We're gonna take this slow, and by slow I mean we're going to just up, and hopefully not go over the edge. Nice. Oh, we do make it down here. Not that was a bonus. I wasn't exactly planning on that. I'm gonna keep this in the wireframe for now because I think it will be helpful. Yeah, and it's the way it reveals itself. So you see this part in cyan. We just turn in the 4th dimension, and then we get here. This is going to be a pain because we need to knock up enough to get over this hump, but not enough to go down again, which I'm bad at. Okay, we might have a chance. Stop. Good. Now we don't mess up this whole shot. Oh, beautiful! Finally, something better than par. 30 birdie. I have no confidence in getting 30 birdie in this entire playthrough, honestly. Let's see. Okay. I did not realize there's a Discord integration. I don't know if the Discord integration gets recorded onto the game capture. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna tab over there. I'm gonna make sure I have my Discord on Do Not Disturb. Let me change that real quick. Wait. If we zoom out here. Who's to say, really? We need to get to the hole is obviously in that pyramid structure, but in order to get to said pyramid structure, we need to get into the middle like that. This is kind of a good view to use, I guess. Obviously, once we go up there, everything's gonna skew wildly, and then if we overshoot, we are going to go into a useless pit. So I see two options. The first one is that we do what I did in the cube level, where I aim such that an overshoot goes down into the chute that I want, or B, we manage to just perfectly land on that plateau, which I think we will go with option A. Let's see it in action. Very, very good. Okay, now we're at the pyramid, which it's a bit difficult to convince me that that meaningfully exists. What does this look like in volume? And that's extremely unhelpful. This is a raised section, so you don't really get to see anything. There's a lot of psychedelia going on with the track. I think that doesn't even matter though. The hard part here will be getting up the pyramid. We're not in a great position for this, but okay, good. Perfect. Let me turn on the psychedelia again. What is going on here? The hole is here, obviously, but the weird structures that we were seeing earlier don't seem to meaningfully exist. Okay. I'll take it. So that's the Dunes course. Next episode we will be tackling the Arctic, but let's not think too hard about the plus 12 that I just scored. Do remember, if you're coming from Monumental Community, you probably want to subscribe, because I am not going to be this is the second episode. I'm not going to be posting in the Moderator Discord anymore about this, because I think it's a little bit off topic. I only posted about the first one to gather some engagement, but really the video did really well. I'm quite surprised, so that's why I was quite excited for the second one. See you all next time.